Hello! Welcome to Talk Emma Learn English. Here, we learn English by talking, listening, and practicing together.
Hello, and welcome back to Daily English Talk.
Hi, everyone. We are so happy you are here with us today.
I'm Emma, and this is Jack. We make videos to help you speak English every day.
Yes, please like this video and subscribe to our channel. It helps us so much.
Today, we are talking about the present tense.
We will practice listening, learn useful phrases, and have a fun conversation. Are you ready?
Let's begin. So, Jack, what do you usually do in the morning?
I always drink coffee first. And I check my phone.
Oh, I do that too. Right now, I am sitting here with you.
And I am talking to you.
Exactly. So, we are using the present tense. Today, we will learn 3 ways. One for habits, one for now, and one for past to now.
Sounds good. Let's start.
So, today, we are learning about the present tense. But Jack, there is not just one present tense in English. There are 3 main ones we use every day.
3? Oh no, that sounds difficult.
Don't worry, it's not. We use them all the time. Think of them as 3 different tools. One tool for habits, one tool for now, and one tool for the past that connects to now.
Okay, tools. I like tools. So what is the first tool?
The first tool is the simple present. We use it for things that are generally true or for habits and routines, things that don't change much.
Like, I live in London. That is true every day.
Perfect, yes. Or I drink tea every morning. That is a habit. Can you give me another example?
Let me think. The bus arrives at 8 a.m. That is a fact, right?
Exactly. Now, there's one important rule. With he, she, or it, we usually add an S to the verb.
Ah, the famous S. Like she works, he plays, it rains.
Wonderful. So, my sister works in a bank, but my sisters work in a bank. No S there because it's plural.
I understand, but sometimes I forget the S.
That's very common. It's okay. We will practice.
What is the second tool?
The second tool is the present continuous. We use this for things happening right now, in this moment, or for things happening around now, but not necessarily at this exact second.
So, for things in progress?
Yes, exactly. We make it with am, is, or are, plus the verb with ing. For example, look at us. I am teaching English. You are listening to me.
And I am trying to understand. Haha.
Good. And we can use it for temporary situations. My brother is staying with me this week. Or for future plans. We are meeting friends tomorrow.
So it's for now, temporary things, and near future plans, but not for habits.
Right. We don't say, I am drinking coffee every morning. That's a habit, so we use the simple present. I drink coffee every morning.
So I drink coffee is my habit, but I am drinking coffee means I have a cup in my hand right now.
Jack, that's perfect. You got it.
And the third tool? You said it connects past to now?
Yes, the present perfect. This is very useful. We use it for experiences in our life when we don't say exactly when. We use have or has plus the past participle of the verb.
Past participle? That sounds hard.
For regular verbs, it's easy. It's just the verb with ed, like worked, watched. But some are irregular, like eaten, been, seen. We will learn them slowly.
Okay, so an example for experience.
I have visited Paris. I am telling you it's an experience in my life, but I am not telling you when. If I say I visited Paris in 2020, that is simple past. I tell you the specific time.
So no specific time with present perfect. So she has seen that movie. We don't know when.
Correct. We also use it for actions that started in the past and continue to now, often with for or since. I have lived here for 5 years. I started living here 5 years ago, and I still live here now.
Oh, so we have been friends since 2021. We met in 2021, and we are still friends now.
Yes, that's a very good example, Jack. I like that one.
Sometimes I hear, I have done it, and I did it. What is the difference?
Good question. I did it is finished in the past. I finished my homework last night. I have done it connects to now. Maybe you see my clean car and ask, did you wash it? I say, yes, I have washed it. The result, a clean car, is important now.
So the result is now, but the action is in the past.
Yes. Another common mistake is with state verbs like want, need, like, know. We usually do not use them in the continuous form.
So we don't say, I am wanting water.
Right. We say, I want water. We say, I know him, not I am knowing him. These verbs describe a state, not an action in progress.
That is helpful. Verbs for feelings and thoughts are often state verbs.
Exactly. You are learning so fast today. Let's try a little practice. I will say a sentence and you tell me which tense it is and why. Ready?
I'm ready.
It rains a lot in November.
Simple present. It's a general fact about November.
Good. Look, it is raining.
Present continuous. It's happening right now, outside the window.
Excellent. I have lost my keys. Oh no.
Present perfect. The action is in the past, but the result is now. You can't open the door.
Perfect, Jack. Your turn. Give me a sentence in the simple present.
My father reads the newspaper every Sunday.
Great. Now change it to present continuous for right now.
My father is reading the newspaper right now.
Wonderful. And for present perfect, an experience.
My father has read that book. He read it sometime in his life.
I am so impressed. You are a great teacher's assistant today.
Thank you. I have a good teacher.
Now let's go through some essential phrases for the present tense. Jack, can you help me? We'll explain how we use them.
Sure, Emma. Let's start with the simple present for habits. A very common one. I work every day.
Good. We use this to talk about a routine. Every day tells us it's a habit. The verb work is in the simple form. For you, for me, for they, and for we, it's the same.
And a question we often hear, where do you work?
Right. When we make a question in the simple present, we use do or does. Where do you work? What does she do? Do for I, you, we, they. Does for he, she, it.
So an answer could be, I usually have lunch at 1 o'clock.
Yes. Usually is a very useful word for habits. It means almost always, but not 100%. It goes before the main verb. I usually have lunch at 1. She usually takes the bus.
Now, let's move to things happening now. A very useful question, what are you doing?
That's present continuous. You are asking about right now. The structure is am, is, are, plus verb, plus ing. My answer could be, I'm watching a movie. I'm is short for I am.
And if I want to tell you about someone else, he is cooking dinner right now.
Perfect, Jack. He is cooking. Right now is a clue that it's present continuous. We also use it for temporary actions, not just this second. For example, she's studying for a test this week.
So it's not cooking right this second, but this week it's her activity.
Exactly. Now, back to simple present for a fact or a state. She doesn't like coffee.
That's a negative. For negative in simple present, we use don't or doesn't plus the simple verb. She doesn't like coffee. I don't understand.
Perfect. And a very common question when you meet someone, do you live near here?
Yes, and a simple answer, yes, I live close to the park. No S on live because it's I.
Good. Now, let's describe the weather, which is always now. It is raining at the moment.
At the moment is like right now, present continuous. And what we are doing here, we are learning English.
Yes, an activity in progress. And for possession, a state, we use simple present. They have 2 cats.
Not they are having, because have here is a state verb, not an action. For actions, we can use having, like we're having a great time.
Wonderful distinction. Now, a very important phrase if you don't understand. I don't understand this word.
Simple present for a current state of not knowing. And if someone looks worried, you ask, are you feeling okay?
That's present continuous for a feeling right now. We often use it for temporary feelings. An answer might be, I'm just tired today. Just makes it softer.
For permanent jobs, simple present. She has a new job. Has, not is having.
Correct. And for a current situation, you can't contact someone. He isn't answering his phone. Present continuous because it's happening over this period of time.
To ask about someone's job permanently, what does your father do?
Not, what is your father doing, which would mean right now. This asks about his profession. Answer, he is a teacher. We use is for identity.
For waiting, which is an action in progress, I'm waiting for the bus.
Yes, and for frequent activities, we often go for a walk. Often is another frequency word for simple present habits.
In a cafe, you might ask, is anyone sitting here? Present continuous for the current use of the chair.
And the polite answer, no, this seat is free. Now, to ask a question in class, I have a question. Simple present for possession.
And the teacher says, I'm listening. Present continuous to show she is ready now.
Great. For languages someone knows, they don't speak Spanish. Simple present for a general ability.
For future plans that are arranged, my friend is coming to visit. Present continuous for a fixed plan.
And a strong daily habit, I always drink water in the morning. Always is the strongest frequency word.
Describing clothes someone is wearing now, she's wearing a blue jacket. Present continuous.
Now, present perfect, an important one. We have finished our work. This means the work is done and the result is that we are free now.
So it's a past action with a present result. A common lunch question, have you eaten lunch?
Yes, you are asking about my experience up to now. My answer could be not yet, meaning no, I haven't eaten until this moment.
Store hours are facts. The store opens at 9. Simple present for schedules.
And it doesn't open on Sundays, a negative fact.
If you're in bed and there is noise, I'm trying to sleep. Present continuous for an ongoing effort.
Describing appearance, he looks happy. Simple present for a state we see now.
If you need assistance, I need some help. Simple present for a current need.
A deeper question, what are you thinking about? Present continuous for the activity in your mind right now.
A casual answer, nothing important. Now, a sweet thing to say, I really enjoy our talks. Simple present for a general feeling.
I enjoyed them too, Jack. And for knowledge, I know the answer. State verb, simple present.
Talking about an arranged plan, we are planning a trip.
And you can answer, that sounds wonderful. Sounds is a sense verb, often simple present.
A common get-to-know-you question, do you have any brothers or sisters? Possession.
Answer, I have one sister. And if you're serious, I'm not joking. Present continuous for the current action of joking.
To show trust, I believe you. State verb, simple present.
Giving an opinion about someone, he seems nice. Simple present.
Relaying a message, she wants to talk to you. Simple present for a current want.
If you need more time, I'm not ready to go. Present continuous for the state of being ready right now.
A calming response, that's okay, we have time. Possession of time.
And finally, for a class about to start, the lesson starts soon. Simple present for a scheduled event.
And the students reply, running late, I'm coming. Present continuous for an action already in progress towards the future.
Excellent, Jack. We explained so many useful phrases today.
I think we should explain some important words we use when we talk about the present tense. It will help everyone understand better.
That's a great idea. Let's start with a word you used earlier. What does usually mean?
We use it a lot for habits.
Ah, usually. It means most of the time, but not always. For example, I usually go to bed at 11, but sometimes if I watch a movie, I go to bed at midnight.
Perfect explanation. So it's for things that are normal, but there can be exceptions. Can you give another example?
Sure. I usually take the train to work, but today my car is fixed, so I am driving. It's my habit to take the train, but today is different.
Excellent. Now, a similar word is often. How is it different?
Often means many times, frequently. I often visit my parents, but usually is stronger for a routine. I usually have cereal for breakfast means that's my standard plan. I often have cereal just means I do it many times.
That's a very good point, Jack. Usually is about your normal pattern. Often is about frequency. What about the word currently?
Currently means now, at this time in your life. It's a bit more formal than right now. Like, I am currently working on a new project at my job.
Yes, and we often use it with the present continuous. She is currently studying English. It tells us the action is happening around this period in her life. Another important word is routine.
A routine is the normal order of things you do every day or every week. It's like a habit, but it's a group of habits together. My morning routine is simple. Coffee, shower, work.
Exactly. And we use the simple present to talk about routines. My evening routine includes reading a book. Now, a grammar word. What does state mean, like in a state verb?
Oh, a state verb. This is important. A state verb describes a situation, a condition, or a feeling, not an action. We usually do not use these verbs in the continuous, ing form.
Can you give examples of state verbs?
Verbs like want, need, like, love, know, understand, believe. They are about thoughts, feelings, possession, and senses. So we say, I want water, not I am wanting water.
Perfect. We say, I know him, not I am knowing him. These verbs describe how things are, not what we are doing. Another word, temporary.
Temporary means for a short time, not permanent. This is a key idea for the present continuous. We use it for temporary situations. I am living with my sister this month. That's temporary. My permanent home is elsewhere.
Wonderful connection. So present continuous is often for temporary actions or situations. What about the word fact?
A fact is something that is true, always true, like a scientific fact or a general truth. The sun rises in the east. We use the simple present for facts.
Yes, and for schedules, which are like fixed facts. The train leaves at 6 p.m. Now a tricky pair. Every day and all day.
Every day means each day, daily. It's for simple present habits. I exercise every day. All day means for the whole day, from morning to night. It's often used with present continuous. I am studying all day today. It emphasizes the long, continuous activity.
Brilliant! That's a great distinction. Let's talk about yet and already. These are often with the present perfect.
Yet is used in questions and negatives to mean until now. Have you finished your homework yet? No, not yet. It means I haven't finished it up to this moment.
And already?
Already means sooner than expected, or it's done. Yes, I have already finished my homework. It's surprising that it's done so early.
Perfect. Now the word since.
Since is used with the present perfect to show when an action started. I have lived here since 2020. The starting point is 2020 and it continues to now.
And its partner? For.
For shows a duration of time. I have lived here for 4 years. It tells us the length of time from the past until now.
You are explaining this so well, Jack. Let's do one more. Right now.
Right now means in this exact moment. It's the biggest clue for the present continuous. I am talking to you right now. Not earlier, not later. Now.
And a word for something not happening now? At the moment.
At the moment is very similar to right now, but it can be a little wider. I'm not looking for a new job at the moment. It means during this current period of my life.
Excellent. I think our viewers have a much clearer picture now. These words help us choose the right present tense.
I agree. Understanding these words is like having a map. It makes the grammar journey much easier.
Well said, Jack. Well said. Now it's your turn to speak. Please repeat after us. We will say a sentence, then explain why it's useful. Jack, you repeat the sentence first, okay?
Okay, I'm ready. Let's help everyone practice together.
Our first sentence, I work every day. Jack?
I work every day.
Good. This is simple present for a daily routine. Every day is the clue. We use this to talk about habits. Next, she works in a hospital. Jack?
She works in a hospital.
Perfect. See? Here we add an S to work because it's she. This is a permanent job or a general fact. Let's do one for now. I am learning English.
I am learning English.
This is present continuous, am learning. We use this for an activity happening during this period of our lives. It's true for you right now, Jack.
It is true. I am learning right now.
A very useful question, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
This is how we ask about someone's activity at this moment. The structure is am, is, are, plus subject, plus verb, ing. Now a present perfect example. We have finished our work.
We have finished our work.
Good. Have finished. This is present perfect. It means the work is complete, and the important result is that we are free now. The past action connects to the present. Another present perfect. He has a new car. Wait, Jack, is that right?
Let me think. He has a new car. No, Emma, that's not present perfect. That's simple present for possession. You tricked me.
I did. You are correct, Jack. Has here is the simple present form of have. Present perfect would be he has bought a new car. Good catch. Let's do the correct one. He has bought a new car.
He has bought a new car.
Yes, has bought is present perfect. It's an action in the past, but we're thinking about the present result. The car is new now. Back to simple present for a negative fact. I don't like cold weather.
I don't like cold weather.
Don't is short for do not. We use this to make negative sentences for I, you, we, they. It's a general statement about my preference. And for he, she, it negative, she doesn't live here.
She doesn't live here.
Doesn't for third person. This tells us a general fact about where she lives. It's not here. A common present continuous negative, they aren't coming today.
They aren't coming today.
Aren't coming. This is for a plan that is canceled or not happening. It's temporary, just for today. A vital, simple present question, do you live here?
Do you live here?
We start questions with do or does in simple present. This asks about a permanent situation. And a common present continuous question, is it raining?
Is it raining?
This asks about the weather right now. We use is because it is the subject. Let's practice a state verb. I need some help.
I need some help.
Need is a state verb, not an action. We almost always use it in simple present, not continuous. It describes a current condition. A present perfect question about experience. Have you eaten lunch?
Have you eaten lunch?
We use this to ask about any time before now. We don't say when. It means at any point up to this moment. A good answer to that? Not yet.
Not yet.
This is a very common short answer. It means no, but I will soon. We use it with present perfect questions. One more. Present continuous for a current action. You are doing great.
You are doing great. And you are, everyone. Keep going.
That's the spirit. This is encouragement for the activity you are doing right now. Practicing English. Last one, a mix. I usually walk. but today I am taking the bus.
I usually walk, but today I'm taking the bus.
Excellent! This sentence shows both tenses together. Usually walk is the habit, simple present. Am taking is the temporary action for today, present continuous. Perfect!
Wow, that was great practice. You all did so well repeating and listening to the explanations.
You really did. Speaking out loud is the best way to learn. Thank you for practicing with us.
We talked a lot about the present tense today. My brain feels full, but in a good way.
I know what you mean, but you did an amazing job helping me explain it all. We covered so much.
We did. Let's think about what we learned. We talked about the 3 main tools, right? The simple present for habits and facts.
That's right, like I work every day or she lives in Rome. Things that are generally true.
Then the present continuous for things happening now or around now, like I am teaching or you are watching this video.
And don't forget, we also use it for temporary situations and future plans, like I'm staying with a friend this week.
And the third tool was the tricky but useful one, the present perfect.
Yes, the connector. It links the past to now. We use it for life experiences like, I have visited London, or for actions that started in the past and continue, like, we have been friends for years.
Which is my favorite example.
Mine too. But really, everyone, the goal today wasn't to be perfect. It was to understand the basic ideas and to practice.
Exactly. Remember, you don't need to use all of this perfectly tomorrow. The most important thing is to try, to listen for these tenses when you watch shows or hear conversations.
And to try using just one new thing. Maybe today you practice saying, I am learning English, instead of just, I learn English. That small change is a huge step.
Yes, practice a little bit every day, even 5 minutes. Talk to yourself in the mirror. Describe what you were doing. I am making coffee. I am walking to the store. This is how it becomes natural.
You have been wonderful students today. Really. We can feel your effort, even through the screen.
So our question of the day for the comments is very simple. What is one thing you are doing right now after finishing this lesson?
Yes. Tell us in the comments. Are you relaxing? Are you making dinner? Are you planning your next study session? We read every single comment and we love to hear from you. It helps us make better lessons for you.
And if you have a question, ask there too. Sometimes other learners have the same question and can help.
Before we go, a huge thank you. Thank you for your time, for your desire to learn, and for being part of our Talk Nora family. It means everything to us.
Seriously, thank you. You are the reason we make these videos. Keep going. You are doing so well.
If you found this helpful, please give this video a like. It helps other learners find us. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss a new conversation.
Bye for now. Keep practicing.